Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about the things we love like gaming, shows, and anime. So recently I took a look at a few mangas dedicated to Dragon Ball Heroes in hopes of learning more about it, and it appears that the manga is still continuing on its story. I thought that since each chapter is only about a few pages long, that maybe the manga is just to introduce the main characters and how the game works. That is the reason why the manga is made for sure, but I'm surprised that it's still continuing and it's really actually entertaining. The story is so interesting that I think we need an anime adaptation of this. Think of it like a spin-off of the Dragon Ball universe. This way it wouldn't interfere with the Dragon Ball story we all grew up watching. I think the show would surprise many fans who think it's a dumb idea because it's almost like Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh combined. How could it not be badass? Let me explain the premise of the manga. So the main character's name is B, and just like many adventuring anime protagonists, he wants to be the very best. So, just like Ash Ketchum, he accepts challenges and takes on the toughest opponents to prove he's the shit. Now, the story could change or so. To me, what keeps me intrigued is how the matches will be like. Now, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh fan since I haven't seen the show or played any of the games, but I actually have only seen one episode match, and I thought it was interesting how each player had their own strategies and trump cards. So here, this would feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon for being able to enter a digital world and instead fill it with Dragon Ball characters. So the manga plays out to be the intro to each mission. These should help spice up the game, right? Fuck if I know, I haven't been able to play them. We can't play them unless we're in Japan and know how to read and speak the language, of course. But anyways, even though each mission intro is about a page long or so, they're still interesting to look at. For example, the very first boss happens to be Baby Janemba. One hell of an intro, don't you think? Makes you want to play the games even more. Also, about halfway through the manga, the next pages start to connect, so it no longer feels like you have to play the game in order to see what happens next. You know, seeing these images really makes you want to play the games. But so far, the next best thing we actually got for combining Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and even Dragon Ball Super is actually the game Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden. Don't get me wrong, that's probably the only worldwide DBZ game that lets you create your own random ass team like Piccolo with Gene, Gohan Super Saiyan 4, Dancing Vegito, or even Whis. As I've said in a bunch of other videos about Extreme Butoden, we still need more playable characters. But this game still has a shit ton of support characters to choose from, and just like Dragon Ball Heroes, you don't control the team, you can only command them to perform moves for you. And if you want to have the best experience with Extreme Butoden, then go online, choose a match with only 15 DP so that you and your opponent can have a completely fair match. It would be nice to play a game like Dragon Ball Heroes, but hopefully Japan stops being greedy and releases the games worldwide. Trust me, Japan, we will buy tons and tons of Dragon Ball Heroes cards. We'll all be like Fry from Futurama saying, "Shut up and take our money." It's a no-brainer. Just do it already. Before someone else ends up releasing a patched version with English text and maybe even English dub. I don't know how that's possible, but I'm sure they'll find a way. So, what do you think? Does the idea of having an anime sound like it should happen? Does Dragon Ball Heroes need to be worldwide? Let me know in the comments, because as of now, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, put a thumbs up. And if there are any other videos you would love to request, please let me know in the comments. Also, if you want to ask for a shout out, a video request, you want to ask me a question, I strongly recommend you post that shit on my Facebook page or my Twitter. And if you want to see more of my videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button because it really helps me out a lot. Plus, you'll be the first to watch the newest video. This is Score saying have an awesome day.